Hello, my name is Oscar Chong, and I'm going to be giving an impromptu speech on the person that inspires me the most. The person who inspires me the most is my dad. Um, so there's this story I like telling, or at least I vividly remember in my head. I'm sure my brother remembers it pretty well too. We would go fishing, and we were always holding a flashlight for my dad because we were fishing late at night. And keeping in mind, we're really young, 6, 8 years old, and it's really cold. It's in California, some lake or private area, and we would be holding the lights, so some big old flashlight, so that my dad could see it and he could fish and just try to reel in whatever. Uh, Unfortunately, there was never any success with that. We never really got any fish. If we got anything, they were like little nibbles or something. Um, but that's what I fondly remember, as at least as a child, and something that really brings it up. Um, the reason I speak about it is just because I think of my dad as a role model in many other ways, even though that might have been the most successful situation. My dad, I would like to touch up on like stuff like road trips, work, anything financial, education wise. My dad's always been there to be kind of my guide. As being a first time American Mexican citizen, my parents immigrated from Mexico to come here, and I was born in the States. So I was the first time for basically everything. And he was showing me the ropes on bank accounts, school, education, the importance of sleep, all these things. So it really did make a big impact on how it would have been. Some big examples I would like to use would be my bank account. I think when I was around the age of 15, 16 in high school, I had set up my first bank account. Um, Unfortunately, once I got to the bank account, I had the tendency to just kind of check it and withdraw, or not withdraw, but at least just check the account. However, I didn't know that I had a Bank of America, and the ATM I was using at school was Woodforest. So every time I would try to check my balance, it would charge me $2. I checked it crazily about 16 times, and it charged me 32 something dollars to whatever amount of time. Of course, my dad found out later, and he's like, "What are you doing? Don't do that because it's going to charge you." I didn't know that. My dad taught me, found that out. We also ended up doing a tire change on my car. I think we did that a couple years later. It's always important to know how to change your tire. And I didn't realize like how much effort really goes into it. So I'm very grateful that I can change a tire at this point. I think it's a very important skill. I'm really glad my dad was there to teach it to me because I understand it's not everyone has that exact luxury. And basically I just keep thinking of everything my dad has been there for me. So it's kind of nuts that all these people that we have that inspires us, and you'd be surprised that sometimes the person that will inspire you the most is the person you're holding a flashlight at a fishing place. So even at dark and night and really cold, and you just want to go home and sleep.